you ever seen what was that, Camp Rock? You seen Camp Rock? On Disney Channel? No, the girl, she was like, this is real. This is real. It don't work because you know it ain't go. My notes. Yeah. Cut it. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Girl, let the light shine on me. Alright guys, so we are back to another video on my channel. And this one is a little bit different. This one is solely about me, your girl, Mercedes T. Alright? So I am here to really get you guys to delve into me and how I got to this point, to being not your average HR Bae. When I was such a small child, guys, when I tell you I did not talk, literally, you would think that the person I am now and the person I was then is two different people. Let me tell you. So it was so many moments when I was growing up. Just going into preschool, y'all. Preschool. When I was going into preschool, my parents dropped me off and I'm like, who these kids? I don't know them and nor do I want to play with them. Okay? So I literally did not talk to anyone. I had this one teacher. She was so precious. Oh my goodness. One teacher that almost took me under her wing because she knew I ain't like them kids. And then all of a sudden, something just kind of clicked. One day, I woke up and started talking and couldn't stop. All right? So I'm trailing along life, talking to every person that I meet. I can be in the store and your girl is talking, okay? About anything, literally. I'm just talking. But I came upon this time in my life. Now, all of a sudden, throughout high school, got to college, and I told myself, self, you're going to be a computer engineer. How? I don't know, but that was what I wanted to do, all right? I really think I got so caught up in the money aspect of it and not putting my personality into my career choice. So I'm like, okay, Mercedes, you're going to be a computer engineer. They making bank out here. So this is for you. You know what kind of life you want to live, so you know that you need to be having some money in the account to be able to live the life that you want to live. So I'm like, okay, computer engineer it is. I got to UT, y'all, and I had this guidance counselor that was like, well, it was going to be really hard for you to get into the program if you didn't get accepted immediately. Let me tell you something. First things first, don't ever allow someone to steer you away from a goal. Whatever it is that you want to do, make sure you do it. Don't let nobody else change your mind. But back to the story, I allowed this guidance counselor to change my mind. She was telling me, oh, you know, Mercedes, it's going to be very hard to get into the program if you weren't already accepted in it. So I'm like, I ain't trying to waste my 4 years. I'm trying to get out in 4 years. So no, it's a switch up for me. It's a switch up. So all of a sudden, I'm thinking I want to be a doctor. I'm going down the list of all the things that make top dollar. So I thought I wanted to be a doctor. I said I wanted to be a dentist. Then I was like, I don't want to be at school that long. Cut the dentist thing. I'm going to be a dental hygienist, all right? So I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible, but still making a lot of money. Started taking science classes, y'all. Let me tell you something. First things first. When I was in elementary school, I hated science in elementary school. And we were literally only talking about planets. Planets. We talking about Saturn. And I didn't even like it then. So me getting into college thinking, oh, I'm finna be out here taking all these science classes, knowing I hate science, it was an epic fail. Epic fail. I got into the classes. I was not doing good. I had to withdraw from some classes. And, you know, don't nobody ever want to withdraw from classes. But here I was withdrawing. So I'm like, okay, so I'm going to have to give. I don't know what it is at this point, but something is going to have to give. So I had a conversation with my mother. Shout out to my mama. She a real one. And my daddy, too. They real ones. But I had a conversation with my mom, and she was like, Mercedes, you love to talk. That's all you do is talk, and you absolutely love people. So she was like, have you ever thought about going into HR? Mind you, I knew nothing about HR. Almost like I knew that companies had to have someone that did their hiring and someone that did the benefits and things of that nature, but I never knew that it was a position for those roles, okay? So my mom was like, have you ever thought about HR? I know that they make really good money. And I'm thinking in my head, what is HR? But I would look into it, all right? So I'm like, okay. I looked into HR, realizing that I'm one gonna be able to work with people, and that is something that I love, absolutely love. And it's still kind of on the path that I was already going towards. So I wasn't gonna be able to completely let go of the classes that I already took to be able to jump into this major. So I was like, okay, HR it is. So I went to UT and I got my degree in human resource management. And y'all, I honestly think that was the best decision that I ever made, because HR is something that I feel like I've learned to just love and engulf myself in. It's almost like when I say that I'm not your average HR bae, it's real life. In so many different ways, I put the employees first, and I know that companies say that all the time, people in HR may say that all the time, but me, I really put the employees first. It's almost like if they need something, even on a personal level, I am there. Luckily, when I jumped into this world, realizing that I know I'm not your average, and you know, it was at one time in my life, I had this lady tell me that I should not get that closely acquainted with the employees. And when she told me that, it's almost like, who are you, and who are you to tell me how personable I can and cannot be with the employees that are in my organization? How are you going to tell me something like that? So, me being me, I'm almost like, and kept it pushing, because I am not your average HR bae for nothing. I think where I stand and what I try to do within HR, I think it is very different, because I want employees to realize that yes, we are HR. However, we are here for you. And I think that people try to say that they want to do that in HR, but don't always do it, okay? But me, your girl, I got you. So when I dived into HR, it literally has been the best decision ever. So beyond my just regular day-to-day what I was doing in HR, I knew that it had to be more to me and my life and what I chose to do with it. So I was like, okay, Mercedes, you want to have a little side hustle? You want to have a little side hustle? You finna jump on this thing, okay? And when I went into Unrelenting Pursuit, it was almost like I went into it, I wouldn't say lost, but it has been a journey. And I know I use those words so much in a lot of my videos about this journey, because it literally was for me. I kind of thought about a business in a point in my life where it was just the lowest, the absolute lowest. And it was like, well, Mercedes, you know you want to do something that is helping people and being able to get your name out there and everything that you want to do. So I'm like, Mercedes, what way do you do that? So I'm kind of going a whole lot of different routes. All right, I'm going routes that was working for other people and what they were doing, and it just was not working for me. I'm over here trying to put together all these classes. I'm doing a lot, y'all. Doing an absolute lot. Just trying to have a side hustle that was functioning and working. And I'm not even thinking about, once again, what I have instilled in me that can make me money on the side. I had so many moments where I cried. I'm like, Mercedes, you gotta pull it together. But nonetheless, those tears were not wasted, because it literally got me here to where I am right now. I am here shooting these videos for you guys, hoping that I'm actually providing some content that really helps y'all, because that's really what's my premise. I knew I wanted to do something that helped other people, and not just beyond the side of Unrelenting Pursuit that actually helps people with their resumes and interviews, because I know that it's something I want to do as well. It's like the videos is just a little extra side part of it, because I'm like, I know I got some things that I've went through in my life that I know can help someone else. So I got here. Here we are right now making these videos for you guys. Me putting out content, me writing resumes, which I hope is actually helping people. I know, not hope, I know they are helping people get to the next point in their life, and my 9 to 5. So all these things kind of wraps up me and who I am today. And I know I have a lot going on, y'all, and I may be a little crazy, but that's fine. I am who I am, and I'm pretty sure the people that love me is people that's gonna love me. Hopefully y'all love me too. But anyway, guys, this is me, and like I've said so many different times in all of my videos, whatever it is that you want to do, guys, you have to sit down and really just figure it out. Because I've had so many different trying times learning what I want to do, figuring out who I want to be, what kind of person I want to be, and really knowing that everything that I wanted to do was right here sitting in front of me, and I was almost looking ahead of it and not seeing the bigger picture and what everything had in store for me. So like I've said so many different times, guys, whatever it is that you want to do it. Do not allow somebody, your guidance counselor, to tell you you can't do something. Don't ever do that. Don't let your mama, your daddy, your cousins, nobody be able to tell you that you cannot do something that you feel like that you want to do. At the end of the day, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you want to do with your 9 to 5, your side hustle, do it for you, and that's just that on that. So, guys, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of other moments for y'all to get to know me, but this is all for this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you haven't already, we'll see you guys in the next video next Wednesday. Bye, guys. Ace. Cut. We couldn't. We done.